Hello and welcome back to another Marble Friday. Now in today's episode, we're going to be doing the first 4 marble showdown of Chapter 4. So of course, hence the title, we have 4 marbles competing in this week's episode. I think y'all know how 4 marble showdowns work at this point, so no need to go over them at this point. But I do want to go over the changes I made to the stage. Well, minor changes I would say, because, well, you can easily tell right off the rip as soon as the video got started. There are some little bit of modifications I made, to the colors at least. So these rows right here have been given some modifications to their color appearances, including, this top one right here where, it looks a lot more purple, but those are actually clear pink pieces I added. Combined with the cyan bricks right here, you can easily tell it's a little bit more purpley, I would say. And of course, we have these sides right here, where these now have, their own colors, just to, give them separation from one another. Again, hope you guys, like this. Actually, yeah, what do you think of this? Because I actually quite like it a lot better. So it's more like a version 1.5 of the new Raid 22X stage. But yeah, and of course I will show you the track because it did get shifted. So this is the track we're going to be using for the next 3 episodes, and yes, this is the same as one of Aiden 22X's tracks, specifically his first chapter 3 season 9 track. And it's not really perfect, I would say, because first, this row of tubes, as you can see here, is not perfectly straight. Like, I don't know why. It was perfectly straight and also not making contact with this funnel right here on his end. But on my end, that ain't the case. As, yeah, it's not perfect, I would say. And second, as you can tell by the amount of unused straight pieces down there, it's because I didn't have enough tubes. So, therefore, I had to use so much of them in order to get the enough tubes I needed to fully replicate this track. So, yeah. It ain't really perfect, but, it had to do in order to get this track replicated. But yeah, overall, a pretty nice track. So yeah, that's going to be it for the track. And like always, anytime I use any of his tracks, credit to Aiden22X for this track. Okay, my bad for that line fill up again, but yeah. So yeah, that's going to be it for the track. And before we do get this started, I do want to point out is that this Tuesday you will get the first Marble Championships of Chapter 4. So stay tuned for that, especially because we are debuting a new way on how the Marble Championships will work going forward. So be on lookout for that. So anyways, enough of this intro. Choose any one of these 4 marbles you think will be winning in this episode. And you only have 5 seconds to guess. Go. And now, let the race start. Alright, first place is Solid Blue. Second is Cat's Eye Yellow. Third is Rainforest. And unfortunately for Red Swirl, he will score last place. But yeah, a nice short and sweet, and also a super intense and close episode because, yeah, it was a really fierce competition, but overall, this one is going to be given over to Solid Blue as he will be the winner for today's episode. So now, let's head to the final results. And that'll be it for this episode. Like I said, congratulations to Solid Blue on scoring first place, while sadly placing last is Red Swirl. But yeah, overall, a pretty fun, quick, and intense episode to do this week. And, you know, this is a nice start to the 4 marble showdowns in Chapter 4. So, let's get this going when it comes to this idea for the entire chapter. But overall, for the first one, it's going to be given over to Solid Blue, like I said. So yeah, that's going to be it since there's nothing else for me to say. So, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up to show support. Feel free to follow all my socials down below. And subscribe, the notification bell enabled. And of course, I will see you guys back this Tuesday for the first Marble Championships of Chapter 4. So get ready for that, featuring a brand new format. So anyways, that's it for this. Hope you enjoyed and have a good day.